In deep space, where the leader examines a new recruit's data, he notices a combat power value of 135 and confirms it's a level 9. He questions since when the Scarlet Eye Pirates started accepting level 9 members and wonders if this one just joined. On the other side, Lu Sheng bursts into action. Surrounded by blazing flames, his expression turns fierce. A massive beam of fiery energy shoots down from space like a meteor, crashing toward a glowing blue ship. The leader's eyes widen in surprise as Lu Sheng's combat power reading spikes past 1000. He smirks, realizing that a mere level 9 achieving such a value is impressive. No wonder the Scarlet Eyes wanted to recruit him. A blazing fireball pierces through space, descending like a meteor. The leader watches in disbelief as his device reads a shocking power level 10,377. He gasps, realizing that the closer Lu Sheng gets, the more his combat power increases. Within seconds, the display jumps again, first hitting 40,000, then rapidly rising to 50,000. The leader is stunned, shouting that the value is still climbing uncontrollably. The screen shatters as Lu Sheng's power finally explodes past 90,000. The sheer energy overloads the system, leaving the leader in complete shock at the monstrous force approaching him. The leader's expression twists in shock as the readings become unstable. His mask begins to crack under pressure, unable to process the absurd data. The screen starts flashing with red alerts, system error. The combat power value becomes unreadable. The system has completely crashed, unable to calculate Lu Sheng's skyrocketing energy. With flames surrounding him like a comet, Lu Sheng charges forward at full speed. His eyes burn with intensity as he heads straight for the leader. The leader panics, yelling in frustration. He can't believe a level 9 has broken through the system's upper limits. Surpassing 100,000 at this stage is supposed to be impossible, and yet Lu Sheng just did it. Surrounded by a fiery sphere, Lu Sheng prepares to strike. His body glows with blazing energy as he activates a powerful ancient technique, the 5th Season Fist, Heaven and Earth Furnace. Lu Sheng's eyes burn with rage as he yells at the leader, declaring that he must pay for destroying his ship. A massive explosion of fire takes the form of a dragon, roaring toward the leader. The scale of the attack is enormous, consuming everything in sight. In response, the leader clenches his glowing blue sword tightly. Lu Sheng's flaming fist collides with immense force, creating a massive explosion. The shockwave bursts outward as Lu Sheng pushes the leader back. The entire battlefield trembles as the leader is forced into a defensive stance. Struggling to block the attack, the leader exerts his full power. His arm strains under the pressure as he questions whether the Scarlet Eyes now have someone this overwhelmingly strong in their ranks. He grits his teeth and calls Lu Sheng and his kind space parasites, declaring they all deserve to die, his rage now fully ignited. The leader gathers intense blue energy around him and slashes through the air with his glowing blade. Large chunks of blue glowing meteors begin to fall from space, shattering through dimensions. Hovering mid-air, the leader commands his ultimate technique, Star Prison. Lu Sheng looks up, startled, as the deadly celestial rocks begin surrounding him from all directions. A blinding explosion erupts across the sky. The force from the meteor impact creates a massive shockwave, engulfing the battlefield in a sea of fire and destruction. Lu Sheng lands gracefully, his body steady despite the recent explosion. He realizes his opponent is a true level 11 martial artist, far stronger than the star pirates he had crushed earlier. Among all the enemies he's faced, this one might be the toughest yet. Still, Lu Sheng shows no fear. He declares that even if the man is level 11, destroying other people's things makes him no better than a pest, and pests must be eliminated. With a burst of golden energy, Lu Sheng activates a new transformation martial god state. His body radiates divine power as the atmosphere around him turns radiant and heavy. The leader narrows his eyes in disbelief. He questions if such immense power could really belong to a mere level 9. Then it clicks: Lu Sheng must have a transcendent life form, and not just any kind, but one at the highest tier. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng charges forward with a battle cry, blazing flames wrapping around his body. He's fully activated his martial god form, his speed and power surging beyond normal limits. The leader grips his glowing sword tightly, cursing Lu Sheng as a damned space pirate. He channels his energy into the blade, preparing for one final, decisive strike. The moment both attacks collide, blue and orange forces clash violently. The explosion rips through space, each side unleashing their full strength in a titanic blow. At the same time, far away in the galaxy, a rift in space begins to shimmer with blue energy. Suddenly, a spaceship bursts out from the spatial gate, streaking through with intense speed and glow. Inside the ship, two aliens talk. One of them complains about the old ship barely making it in time and swears to upgrade to an 11th grade model after this mission. He plans to use an old favor to get a discount. The other alien updates him on their forces. The enforcer from the White Mist Star Zone hasn't arrived yet, but someone from the Yamu Star Zone seems to have already reached the battlefield. One alien hears the news and brightens up with relief. He says if that's true, then there's hope for Lu Sheng. It means he might still be saved. A colossal ship slowly descends from space, its silhouette casting a shadow across the stars. Spotting the maple leaf insignia on the ship, one of the men confirms that it truly belongs to the enforcer from the Yamu Star Zone. The other alien sighs in awe. He stares at the ship, admitting that even if he used every favor he had in his life, he still couldn't afford such a top-tier, level 12 warship. One alien jokes that if his friend ever breaks through to level 11 and gets selected as an enforcer, he might be able to own a ship like that too, maybe even a more luxurious one. They both laugh at the thought, comparing it to winning a galactic lottery. As they walk together, their light-hearted mood is suddenly interrupted by a strange presence. Their faces turn serious and confused. One of them gasps in shock, struggling to comprehend what he's sensing. Out of nowhere, a powerful figure appears in a flash of purple light and grabs one of them by the chest, lifting him effortlessly. One alien suddenly tenses up, sensing a powerful disturbance. He identifies the energy fluctuation. It's a battle between two level 11 powerhouses. Back at their monitoring station, a red alert flashes on the screen. The system begins scanning for nearby wreckage, picking up high-energy debris. They realize the scattered fragments belong to the Crimson Eye Pirates' Demon Claw ship. Seeing the ship completely destroyed, one of them remarks that this time, Crimson Eye may have truly met his end. Meanwhile, the battle between Lu Sheng and the leader reaches its climax. Both clash mid-air, their auras exploding in a stunning collision of gold and purple light, each strike shaking space itself. Watching through the control room window, one of the alien points out the fighter in the silver combat suit outside. He suspects that must be the enforcer from the Yamu Star Zone. Meanwhile, Lu Sheng unleashes a fierce golden strike. His punch crashes down on the leader, catching him off guard and sending shockwaves through the battlefield. The leader is launched backward at high speed, his body flipping through the air from the impact. He realizes the golden figure isn't the Crimson Eye, but someone even stronger, maybe even stronger than the enforcer. He wonders in fear if this terrifying powerhouse is also a member of the Crimson Eye group. The leader gathers purple energy and grips his sword, muttering that he'll try a different technique. But before he can act, Lu Sheng's golden aura strikes. The sudden burst of power catches him off guard, his eyes widen in shock as the golden energy crashes down. Lu Sheng doesn't hold back. With overwhelming force, he drives his glowing fist straight into the leader, sending him crashing downward in a streak of golden light. The leader's face is bruised and bloodied. His eyes lose focus as he mutters weakly, barely conscious. Lu Sheng pants heavily, the intensity of the battle taking a toll. He stands tall amidst the stars, his silhouette glowing like a beacon. Inside the ship, one of the cloaked figures stares at Lu Sheng through the screen, eyes wide in shock. Snapping out of it, his comrade slaps the back of his head and asks what he's daydreaming about. Still in shock, one of Alien asks his comrade to slap him hard. He suspects he must be dreaming. The other stares at him blankly, wondering if he's actually lost his mind. The second alien mutters that maybe he really has gone crazy too. Everything happening outside feels unreal, beyond logic or expectation. Without hesitation, the first man slaps him across the face with full force. The slap sends him crashing into the wall, breaking it apart. One alien clutches his cheek in pain, shouting the names Zhao, Lin. One shrugs, claiming he only followed instructions. He says he's never had someone asked to be hit like that before. He told him to hit, but not with full force and certainly not to use high-level martial techniques. He calls him a lunatic. Exhausted, he sighs and gives up arguing about the details. Instead, he looks out the window and prepares to share something important. Alien Enforcer quietly reveals a shocking truth. He suspects the mysterious golden fighter battling the law enforcer outside is none other than Lu Sheng himself. He asks if the other believes it. His eyes go wide in disbelief, loudly shouting in shock at the revelation.
This is the end of the video. If you guys want to see the next part, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video.